Today talking with Gary Krueger at Tireland here in Vernon. Gary's going to give us some information about saving money and how to buy tires and which tires you should buy and fit on your vehicle. Stick around. We'll be right back with that information. A lot of the smart drivers are new drivers. What would be some of the things that they'd be looking for on tires that would indicate that they needed a new set of tires on their vehicle?
Well, tread depth is one for sure. The winter tire law and the summer tire laws are different.
Oh, okay.
In the summer it's 230 seconds, the winter is 530 seconds of tread depth. I like tires that have evacuation channels, so like some of these tires right over here.
Okay.
They have the evacuation channels to help get basically the water out of the tire.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer in tires like that.
Okay.
Help, especially for safety. That's what the tires are for. You want a good, safe tire to keep you on the road.
Right. Here in British Columbia, we get a lot of hard pack and those types of things. But if people just wanted to run regular winter tires,
yes.
I'm not studded tires is what I meant. Then is there a certain particular tire that you would recommend for that or those types?
Well, tires that have a lot of siping in them, so the little cuts that are in the blocks, that helps the tire work like a sponge. So it really works well on black ice, compact snow and ice.
Okay.
It makes a big difference.
Okay.
So the more siping, the more cuts they have in the tire, and also evacuation channels in the tire make a big difference too, to help flush everything out of the tire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they get a lot of snow in the tires and those types of
Yes,
things?
you can get buildup in the block. The sipes help to flex the block to help it, number one, give you grip, but also to help evacuate the tire.
Right. So now we're coming into wintertime, and you guys are coming, Tireland is coming into their really busy time of the year with changing back over to all-weather tires for most people.
Yes.
What's the recommendation for people who are trying to book time with tire shops and those types of things to get?
It's usually best to call at least a day or two in advance. Make an appointment, that way it's the least pain.
Okay.
That way you're not waiting. Like there's some certain days where we're not that busy, other days where we need like 10 guys. So
okay.
Best to make an appointment, you're in and out, it's almost painless that way.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Another thing to consider is if you're going to keep the vehicle for 4 to 5 years, to save a little bit of money, consider an extra set of rims.
Okay.
So it usually takes about 2.5 years to pay for that extra set of rims, but it will help you save money down the road.
Okay. Why is that? That you're saving money with extra rims?
Well, for change in balance, it can be up to about $110 just to re an extra set of rims on and off the vehicle, are like $25, $30. So
okay.
That's where you get your saving. And you definitely get the difference as far as your top of the line tires. They're the quietest, the smoothest, the best handling, the longest lasting. Definite benefits when you're buying the most expensive tires out there. There is a difference for sure.
Right. Yeah. And most of these high quality tires as well, they have a high warranty as well that comes with that tire. So
yes.
Now, one of the things that somebody said to me some years ago was that there's conditions to these warranties that
yes.
that the vehicle owner has to follow. What are some of those conditions that they have to do to meet to keep their warranty in place with their tires?
Well, the biggest thing is just, definitely follow what the manufacturer is suggesting, like rotating the tires, checking the alignment every couple of years. One thing to consider also, tires have a shelf life. Okay. They're good for usually about 7 years. Most tire warranties are good for about 5 years.
Okay.
There's a very odd one where they have a lifetime warranty, but they're rare, very rare. But one thing, like I say, nowadays, the biggest thing to consider is tires that are anything more than 8 years old, you don't want them on your vehicle.
Okay.
Where we've been having some tire failure issues. Here's a tire here that has at least 40% tread. Looks okay.
Yep.
The product code, or the production date, are the last 4 numbers. You have your DOT and then it's the last number. So this tire was made in the 39th week of 2007.
Okay.
The tire looks okay. Tire has decent tread. The problem with this tire here is in the sidewall. It's critical. In this tire here, it just about blew right off the wheel. So this is the problem that we were starting to get with tires. It is critical that you look at the date code on these tires. It is for safety, because usually a tire like this, you'll be driving down the road 110 kilometers an hour and they let go. That's a critical thing nowadays, is date codes on the tires. You want to make sure that they're no more than 8 years old. Okay. Get them off the vehicle. It isn't worth your life. Okay.
No, for sure. That is tremendously helpful information.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's great. So I just have one more question for you, Gary. One of the things, I had a friend who had a brand new vehicle, yes, and she got like 20,000 kilometers on the tires, and she took the tire into the tire shop, and they said the tires were done.
Yes.
And this was
Yes.
kind of shocking information for me, that you have a new vehicle and the tires only last 20,000 kilometers.
Some of the brand new vehicles that are out there, they just put cheaper tires on there. So yeah, you'll be 20, 30,000 kilometers for the original set on the summers or all seasons. That's all you'll get. Cheaper tires are usually good for about 50, 60,000 kilometers, mid about 90, and then top of the line tires are 100,000 kilometers and over.
Okay. Now, say for a mid-sized vehicle, 4 new tires, you know, say top of the line, what kind of price range would I be looking at sort of for that?
Depending on size, a lot of the newer vehicles out there, say if you had like a Chevy half-ton pickup, they usually have a 17-inch tire on there. Cheaper tires are about $160. Top of line tires can go over $300. It all depends how much you want to spend and how good of a tire you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of like fitting accessories to your vehicle. The sky's the limit. You can pretty much put any kind of tire on you want, right? And wider tires and all that sorts of things that you can customize your vehicle, they're going to run you a bit more money.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. I think that's some really great information for smart drivers who are buying new tires and getting used vehicles and those types of things.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of information out there. Ask a lot of questions when you're going. Tell them what you do, where you go, how much you drive. Are you a commuter? Are you just in town? Are you going up and down the mountains? There's a tire for every purpose out there.
Right.
Yes.
Well, that's really great information. We'd like to thank Gary Krueger for talking to us today from Tireland here in Vernon. Really great information about the tires and the critical role that they play on your vehicle. Hang on there one sec. The thought of failing your driver's test is what keeps you up at night right now. Click the link over here. Check out the Smarter Driver course package that guarantees that you will pass your driver's test first time. Click the link and check that out. And have a great day. All the best.